Hello, so I'm TJPJ Music, and I'm going to be bringing you the second of two tutorials on sidechaining. This one's going to be covering the newer method of sidechaining that's available in FL Studio 9 and FL Studio 10. This one uses the limiter rather than the peak controller. This one gives you a slight different control, but less things you can control. But it's a lot faster and easier to do. So we're good. If you weren't, just lay down basically a single note or something. This sounds like this when you play it. Actually, that should be a sign. That saw was for something in the last tutorial. So it sounds like that. It's just a 3x OSC and a kick. Very simple. You're going to link them both to the mixer up here. Now, what we're going to do next is select the track the kick's on. So this one right here, track 1. Now this little up arrow, we're going to right click, sidechain to this track. Next, we're going to go to the 3x OSC. We're going to add a limiter to it, fruity limiter, this one right here. And when we play it right now, it looks like this. It's telling me the volume of that track. So we're going to go to comp and sidechain, and we're going to go up to 1. And then we're going to turn the threshold right down, ratio up, and the knee we can leave where it is or change it depending on what we want. Now what happens is this. So you can see every time the kick's hitting, it's causing this to drop down. It's very simple to do. You just control it with these 3 dials, depending on what you want to do. This is the bass volume, this is the ratio, and this is the knee, which controls the curve, basically. You can sidechain to, if you have a second track, you can sidechain to that track. You can even put like an automation clip that automatically switches this at some point if you want to, or never mind, you can't, but you can right click and select kick. It makes it a lot easier to pick it. And yes, you can change the release. Generally you want to leave it where it is, but you can also change the attack. That's going to change the front and back curves, that kind of thing. The head, I'm not really sure what it does. I don't touch these dials for the most part, except for release. This is what happens when you fiddle with release. Unpause first. So the release just controls how fast the volume recovers after the kick. The disadvantage of this method is you can't use it to automate and control another plugin the way you can with the peak controller. But small price to pay because it's so much faster and easier to use for just plain old sidechaining. Hope that was helpful. If you didn't check it out already, check out the previous tutorial. Check out my music, subscribe, and peace out.